Novalee, and some of you have been expressing an interest in me making a serious video. So today I have a very serious topic. It's growing your own food. I'm dead serious. Everybody can do it wherever they live, whatever the climate is, indoors or outdoors, apartment or farmstead. Everyone can grow their own food, and it's really not that hard. I have no direction in life, and even I know how to do it. And I'm going to show you that knowledge right now in a video called Seriously Grow. So you want to water these guys really gently because they're just babies. These are all the plant starts. And I'm about to plant them, but I want to make sure they have a good soaking first. They're nice and wet. These guys have been waiting to get planted, so I'm going to do all that right now. We'll carry them over to the scene of planting, which are namely the raised beds already built, and I'll show you what that's all about. And then we'll get these guys in the ground so they can start producing some fresh organic food. So here they are. These are all again from the Occidental Arts and Ecology Center. Everything's 100% organic grown there. Kale and collards will be there. So I'm just planting the final chards in this bed. This looks like yellow chard, but it comes in all different kinds of rainbow colors. And then I'll get to the herbs. Now they didn't get just but one flat of chard, and that's usually because chards have a little bit of that oxalic acid, and when you have them raw you don't want to have too many just because of that taste. But you can also juice them, and they have tons of health benefits. So get some chard, and if you are into cooking vegetables, if you steam this stuff, it gets like really nice and silky, and that's a cool texture too. So you can experiment with how you like your chard. It is a bit stronger than the kale and collards though. And then these Asian lettuce mixes will go in this bed. And I still have herbs and tomatoes, so let me bring those there, and then I'll get you guys closer up. Corner, boom. So now that I have them all separated, almost, then I can kind of lay them out how I think I'm gonna want to plant them before actually planting them, and that kind of makes it easier to organize the bed. Okay, so let's say here goes one, here goes one. That's the plain ones. Okay, so I'm thinking kind of like, and if you're planting on a smaller scale, you don't have to build this raised bed. These beds aren't that hard to build if you know a guy. It's just some planks of wood and some stakes, and then fill it with whatever you're going to plant in. But if you don't have any kind of handyman in your life, or you're not a handyman yourself, then just use containers, do container gardening, use big bins, use empty bathtubs, buy flower boxes if you have the money, whatever. You don't have to actually be handy to grow your own food. Looking good, almost done. We had one spare guy. Oh. Put your hair in a ponytail before you start. One spare guy, I guess, has to go over here. It's going to look kind of silly, but it's the only option right now. So the hose won't even reach all the way over here. Not only does it have holes in it, and it's really, really old, but it doesn't reach. So I'm gonna have to tell the people that live here to get a rubber hose from Sears on a lifetime guarantee. And if they can get it at the 50% off time, they're gonna really fare well. I've found a compost bucket, filled it with water, found a little kid's watering can. And especially because these are the herbs and they're kind of delicate, I'm going to carefully just water each one by hand. But don't let little things stop you. If there's some little issue about growing food or in your garden, be creative, find a way. As with anything in life, when there's a will, there's a way. So just find something or someone or some tool or some method to get you through your gardening obstacle and get that food growing. And you can get some really good galvanized watering cans, the big size, at Friedman Brothers. My friend did a video on that. It's a nice big silver one, and it has a top that you can either screw on or screw off depending on whether you have a lot of junk in your water. Because if you have a lot of junk in your water, it'll just clog this up so it won't make a nice rain. Then you can unscrew the top. Like if you're using rainwater or something. But yeah, don't get the plastic ones, because the plastic ones just, especially if you leave them in the sun, they're just quick to deteriorate. Oh, forgot this guy. So this was Novalie in Sebastopol today, putting in some plants for a friend so they can start growing their own food. I encourage everyone to do the same. And now I'm going to head off to Cafe Gratitude with some friends to enjoy the night, right after I go feed the goat.